We're live. That was fast.
The heck?
I know.
What's going on? Welcome to Scale Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching.
Coming to you live from
your living room, or pickup truck, or place of work, or
wherever.
school.
Well, I hope you're getting paid while you watch.
Or wherever they let you drink red wine. Welcome to Josh's Mustache.
Yes.
It's episode 164 of the live stream takeover. Can we make May longer? Yeah. Was my question in the title.
I was talking with Nicole yesterday, and I was like, I can't believe it's the 1st of May already. She goes, it's the 2nd. God damn it. Alrighty then. Everything's just going.
Did Josh recently buy a panel van? Do you operate some sort of painting business now? With that paintbrush on your face.
It's the 4-inch chip brush.
If you're watching the podcast version of this show, you won't
get to experience
see
such
Josh.
The wonderment that is this
Area 51 Enduro. Tony said Magnum Josh PI, and I'm thinking more like Joshnum PI.
Oh.
It's a long form of Josh, if you didn't know.
Yeah, this was a decision that happened after I got home from work. I went, I need to trim my beard.
What time did you get home from work? 4?
I mow through this outside. I take the trimmers and I walk out the back.
Weed whacker.
Nicole's like, what you doing?
Matt and Cliff. Cliff's a good name.
Joker 510714. Thank you. Hi, all. Josh, put your hand facing down towards the center of your chest and then slowly raise it towards the camera. Wait. How's that? What? I don't get it.
I don't know what he wants.
Put your.
This episode brought to you by Manscaped.
Yeah.
Not only does that make you look older, it also somehow makes you look fatter.
Yeah, beards are great for things. It's but it was so big that my beard. I was just like, nope, it's gotta go.
Before the stream started, I was like, I don't remember you having a full beard and mustache like last week.
It's
incredible.
It happens. It happens quick around here. Right. Don't worry, the beard will be back by Friday's live stream. So
Jesse Slubby goes, where did he park his horse?
The hitching post.
Marlboro man called. He wants his mustache back. The Ned Flanders. Yeah, that is a bit of a Flander diddly doodly. I can see your doodle.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, hi Josh. How are you?
You know what?
How's your week going?
It's going pretty good so far. It's
me too.
We're in crunch time. It has happened. May happened, and it's like, okay.
When did we start?
January.
Oh, that makes me feel like I haven't really done much.
Until we remember how much we've done.
True, yeah. I mean, we did scratch build some carbon fiber Porsche bodies, so it's not like we did nothing.
I built a couple of cages,
I printed and detailed a couple of motors, so I think we're even.
Whole lot of design work, but I was up till 2 a.m. last night doing design work.
Yeah, I got some emails very late, and I was about to hit print, but I realized even on the Bamboo X1 Carbon, it was still going to take 2 hours. So I was like, I'll wait until this stream is over.
Yeah, good call. Hobby Room, thank you. Josh must have bought the vet. when I buy the...
Well, he does have a polo shirt on. Are you wearing jean shorts?
I'm not. I'm wearing cargo shorts.
Did you macrame your own jean shorts?
Listen to Coldplay. Macrame your own jean shorts.
You've got an Asia poster.
So, yeah. When I do buy the Corvette, you'll know I'll start the stream with my white New Balance up on the desk, just reclined all the way up.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no. So you'll sit down first, but you'll make a noise when you sit down.
just good and relaxed. Talk about my dogs barking.
Red and eyes. Red and the eyes.
Red in the eyes.
Found him some. Red in the eyes. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Finally found me some mango chainsaw in the chiller now. Chiller? Where are you from?
Yeah. Well,
it's called a chiller.
Either.
Darn influencers. Yes, it's true. We are. If only we were sponsored by
whatever Nordic Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
Perry G, thank you, sir. What we don't see is the jean shorts and white socks. Well, you're right. It's in California, so I have black ankle socks because that's
sick. Very, very cool.
I guess
that is the look.
Yeah. But we're getting there. I'm excited for Flying Cars trivia tonight. Can we say it's all been building up to this?
It's true. I've watched it so many times in the last couple of weeks.
I have
just in case.
And you know what?
Just in case.
I'm not saying this in an ironic way. It actually gets better the more you watch it.
Yeah. Yep. There's less mystery each time.
And
there's more to discover.
There is. And it's a well-made film.
Well, let's not
the
go
acting
that
is
far.
Pretty good. The story is so deep.
Acting. Flying Cars question 1. How old was the girl?
I hope that Moose Jaw's questions are hard answer.
Me too.
What is it? This is the answer.
Yep. It's not open to interpretation. Because it's factual questions.
That's
only.
my hope from Moose Jaw.
Before the stream started, I went to ChatGPT and I asked if it would have any idea about a synopsis for a possible Flying Cars 2. It read the synopsis of the original movie and expanded on it.
Oh, some fan fiction.
But it didn't do a very good job. It claimed that Drew's name was Alex, which is incorrect.
Oh, true.
And it also said that he became an excellent RC car racer.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's not possible.
Nope.
Big mistake. But it did come up with a title that I actually really, really liked.
Okay.
You're not going to believe it. Crawling Boats, Full Throttle.
I'm in. I feel like it definitely crawled our streams for these suggestions.
It may have. Who knows? Who knows how that thing works? It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So,
all I know is Rachel. I hate that name.
That you know what the small Rachel. Oh, I hate that. And then her name.
Sophie. I hate that name. Oh, what am I telling you for? I shouldn't be saying any of these things. So, Hobby Room, thank you very much. You guys got me. Monday I bought it. I watched it. And now I need a Rachel. That is all.
Also, you can keep trying to tell me things, but you're telling me wrong answers. So.
Her name's not Sophie?
No, it's not Sophie. I feel even better about this trivia tonight now. Sadie, by the way, is the correct name.
Damn it. And the sequel to that will be Driving Planes. Yes.
Indy Bama. Is this a Ron Jeremy commercial for Magnums? Thank you.
Yeah. Somebody asked if you were doing a video on your Mon 14 with that mustache.
By the next time I have to do a video, this will be gone. It'll just look like a beard again. Don't worry. It goes quick.
Turbo TT said, my wife just rated Josh's new look. Not good news.
Well, you're safe for another week.
Yeah,
Your
he won't be stealing anybody's women
your,
this week.
Your family pyramid safe.
Gunner, get your meat. Get my meat. Whose meat are we getting in whose mouths? Just remember, is it meat to mouth or mouth to meat?
Meat to mouth.
It's meat to mouth. Thank you very much. Hello, all. Tonight's code, hashtag Tom Selleck is back, baby. Thank you, Dana.
Is your code to Satisfied Jerky. Go get yourself 10% off this week. I highly recommend the mango habanero.
I like any of the sticks.
Oh, the sticks are really good. The teriyaki. The problem is I will eat the entire freaking thing of them. You have to
Yes.
I have to open them and take the ones that I think is a reasonable amount and then hide the rest so I don't see them. Because if I see them,
hold on.
continue eating.
Hang on a second. Shut up. The last time we talked about this, and I said, oh, I've managed to, I only eat a few at a time. You gave me shit. You were like, oh, no, you got to eat the whole bag all at once.
I do.
Like a real man. And then I was like, no, but you said just now, I got to ration them out.
Oh,
so I don't eat them all
exactly.
at once.
I've never done that, though. I've always just eaten the whole thing.
I understand now. Thank you.
I'm just saying, this is what I should do. That's not what I did.
Ding Dong's here. Hello, Logan. How are you?
What's going on, Logan?
Hope all is well.
Joker. That Class 3 Magnum body needs a commercial, and Josh just finished building it. I see.
Yeah, the guys at Delta Plastics are really desperate for some advertising. We're not selling any of these, man. We sold one.
Oh, I bought two, so thank you.
We sold two. Oh, God. All right. Well, it's 9:12. Should we do a little mail call?
Very little on my side.
Well, then you're in for a treat on this side.
You should go first, then.
Very well, I shall. First things first, I got some more 3D printing filament from AMZ 3D.
First things first, she's a realist. That's the song. Anyway, AMZ 3D. Okay. What kind? What kind?
Any guess? Any guesses?
Carbon polyacrylic
Negative.
methacrylate.
Negative.
Okay.
Nope.
What is it?
Transparent red.
Translucent red.
Translucent red.
Excellent. We need that.
Yes,
that is
we do.
on my task list for tonight.
Great. That's good.
Yeah. Cranking right along.
Okay. Good.
I got the...
It's sporting the wine strainer. It's a wine strainer now. Your mustache.
I got the other set of the Hyrax LPs that I needed.
You buy them in twos as well.
From Eric Baker.
Excellent.
I got the 4, and I only brought the 2 home at the time, and I found the other 2. I'm blaming Brandon because he opened them, and
he stole them.
I told him he could, and then I forgot them on my desk. So, Class 3, I think, which is still totally going to happen.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I didn't talk about it at all this week in the video.
Yeah, agreed. There's a chance...
That's how I feel about it.
...that I have a plan for Class 3 that's different than anything I've ever talked about, except on the Brazen
Ron
Scale.
Burgundy?
Except on the Brazen Scale live streams. So...
Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's leaf sprung then. Speaking of Class 3, I got some things. Sorry. They were down here. From Squid Inserts. There's some, these are special 3D printed flexible inserts for Logan's cut and shut tires.
Oh, I see.
So they're made for these.
Sounded like some sort of weird Japanese cartoon thing at first. So.
I know what you've looked at. But yeah, they sent these along so I could have these work specifically for these larger 2.2 style crawler TAs, which is Josh's favorite tire of all time.
And in a great size. There you go. Good. And nice.
Yeah,
Logan does great
I'm
work
very
on that.
excited about those. Logan does great work on those. Squid Inserts does great work on those inserts.
Logan's supposed to be releasing something else that he was going to send me information on that I still haven't seen. It was a slow week on the news too, Logan. Would have been a good time.
These are interesting. They use that weird like helicoil filler on the outer layer, and then it's a nice firmer layer on the inside.
Gyroidal
This is
what the
gyroidal. Thank you. This is the first like printed insert that I feel actually has got some good like inner strength. Some of these sometimes don't feel good. This feels pretty good.
nice. Jeremiah, thank you.
Yeah.
Josh, if you're going for the Magnum PI look, you need a Ferrari, not a Porsche. Might go to my first crawler meetup tomorrow. So excited about that. Congratulations. I remember the first time I met somebody to go crawling together with. His name was Jeff Weischer in Kansas City, JW Custom Works. There you go.
Yeah.
I went.
First time I went out,
took photos, and I didn't have a card in my camera. Good work.
Awesome. First time I went out was like an actual like organized trail run.
Oh yeah.
I think in like Hamilton, so like 40 minutes from here. I couldn't tell you now. It was so long ago.
Hamilton.
But it was fun.
Do you know who's
almost won the show and shine?
What was? No.
Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, you know, Jordan Hamilton is a character in Flying Cars. In case you didn't know that.
Is that the friend?
It's at the very beginning. Talks about Jordan Hamilton. Just saying.
Oh, boy.
I'm...
Like, I feel like you have some sort of weird memory thing. Like some sort of photo memory.
Right. For words.
Everyone always remembers their first. It's true, Dana.
Okay. Next,
okay.
after your Squidzerts. This came from Jeremy Burris, who may or may not be in here. He sent me 2 new Hot Wheels. Both.
New for 2023. That's the Porsche that I saw that I didn't find again.
Yeah, 2 new 911s. I don't know if you can see them.
And then you got a Magnus Walker one too, eh?
So, yep. These pretty sick. These will go with my other 911 collection stuff. Jeremy is in.
You'll be
here.
happy
Thank
to
you,
know. You'll be happy to know.
Mm-hmm.
I did buy some Hot Wheels.
Excellent news.
Some for my full size car, and then some also small ones.
Also, one last Hot Wheel. This one actually came from Brandon, my coworker, but it's one of the Zamek ones, which is like an unpainted but has the graphics. Dodge Viper, Gen 1, RT10.
Push it up, please.
Oh.
I want to see that.
RT10 Gen 1 Viper. But yeah, Zamek is like what the material is that the bodies are made out of. And then it's not painted, so it's just raw, but it has the graphics on it.
Neat.
Special. These are going back in my backpack because I go back to work now.
Yeah, because you don't want Nicole to see your 300th collection. Okay, I will show off the Volvo wheels.
Oh, yeah.
I went out and took some photography, some automotive photography. Who's that really famous guy?
Larry Chen.
I'm coming for his job. I'm coming for Larry's job. It's over. There's my Volvo. And these are replica. Yeah, these are replica wheels. They're not Volvo wheels because I don't feel like spending $8,000.
So they're upsized factory style?
They're
or they're a replica of option parts
they're
from
replica
Volvo.
of they're a replica of a wheel.
That makes sense. It's almost like it's a real wheel.
They're supposed to look like, and they do. They look very similar. But yeah, 20s on there. The plate number has been photoshopped, so as not to give away all of those numbers and letters, but 69's in there, so I had to leave it. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought for sure I was going to ruin the ride but negligible difference.
Exactly.
It handles much better.
See, that's why the Jeep is getting 22s.
Oy. I think you're going to ruin that car.
Joker, mullet the back and you will be the Valtteri Bottas at the Australian GP1 F1 flag later. RB
That's
Nation
true.
Checo title contender, not a chance. Checo is, he'll have a good season and he'll be.
Hey, whoa. Ixnay on the F1.
I know. I'll leave it for the last 10 minutes.
Get to that later.
But there's 0% chance.
Is there any charge for you showing us pics of your Volvo? Volvo. Making sure I didn't stumble into the wrong stream.
It's a good joke. Solid.
That is a good joke. Okay, I've got some more stuff.
Okay, I'm done.
Jealous? Jealous much?
Oh, the SCX Pro body.
Yes. It finally arrived.
I hope you don't plan
Pre-cut,
on using that
I might
in
add.
any... it's pre-cut because it was going to come with the kit until it...
Yes. They magically put it into this bag somehow. Took it out of the box it came in. It's quite narrow. Not a lot to it.
Yep.
In fact.
It is a modified version of the Losi Grappler. Yes. Grappler. Yeah. Which I noted, and they said, yep, it was modified. Oh, there you go. Yep. Look at me.
Now, here's something. It's an interest generator. I'm looking to see if there's any interest in this.
Oh, I like this type of proposition.
If there, maybe I'll do a poll. Any interest in these? Question mark?
I almost want to guess.
We've got some pit mats. Cow RC with the Scale Builders Guild logo in there. So you tell me if you've got interest in these. Look at this one. It's got a ruler on it.
Yeah, that's not a square.
I know. I suggested maybe there should be squares. And they were like, no.
Yeah, they're like, no.
And no, this is a ruler. So yeah. I was like, okay, yes, understood. But yeah, there'll be SBG branded ones. If that's something that is of interest to you, put that in the thing.
There you go.
Maybe I'll even give away a couple of these because I've got a couple to give aways.
I put a poll up for you over here.
Are they magnetic? Of course they are.
Which doesn't make any freaking sense for what we do because we use stainless hardware most of the time anyway. I'm looking at my high horse.
Well, at Vanquish they do.
I don't like those mats.
Most other kits are not stainless, for the record. They are magnetic. Okay, still me. I've got more. This will be of interest to almost nobody.
What? Is that a dryer?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Got a dryer for my filaments because a lot of the crazy weirdo filaments that I'm using now need to be dried out for them to effectively. So
right.
The AMS does not dry. It keeps them at whatever they're at, but
yep. Yeah, you can either yeah. Now, is that a heated setup or what is it?
I hope so.
I didn't know if it was just some sort of
fast heating in all directions.
Okay, not just one. That's good.
Convenient and visual operation.
Logical.
Time function. And compatible with multiple coil.
Ah, okay. Done well.
Yeah. Keep away from heat.
Oven. Keep away from heat. Okay.
Right.
Super.
And finally, I've got one final, actually two more things. Sorry. It's been a busy week here. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Your send, cut, send. I sent,
and then I cut. Well, they cut, and then they sended it.
I also received my send.
Hey, yours are all attached. That's weird. Mine are all separate.
Yeah, that's a fun story. Can I tell you though? So, fun story about them being attached. So I cut like 2 or 3 pieces apart with my bandsaw before my bandsaw blade said, "Nah, I'm done." So I was in the garage on Saturday, and you can get a cutoff blade in on like these easily enough to get them to separate. But some of the other ones, like in here, a little bit more difficult. So to just be, now this is titanium, which is pretty strong. So like to get them separated, you can like bend them and force them apart, right? When you do it, it leaves a pretty decent little hanger there that you need to grind. But I
know where this is going.
I was taking and separating, and when I separated, I went whoosh, and the one of those little hangers had a bunch of meat curled up on there. I don't know. And it came from my thumb right here. And it immediately
fiddle-dee-dee.
It immediately happened, and I grabbed it. I went, "Oh no!" And I held it, and I was just kind of looking at it, and it took a nice V out of it, and I was like, but at the same time, I had my jam box playing, all the USB powered speakers, and it was a good song, and I was kind of holding it, and I just kind of let it open just to see like how. And then I sat there and went, like, kind of like sang along with it for a second. Like, and then I audibly laughed to myself and then went inside to wash it out and super glue it back together. And so.
Trivia, the song playing on the speaker was Cuts Like a Knife by Bryan Adams.
It was Toto from Africa. I was like, bless the rain, world's worst ventriloquist. So, yeah,
wow.
It was...
Or world's bloodiest.
Yeah.
One of the
Laughed
two.
to myself out loud before moving on.
Good. Very good. Okay. So that's certainly last but not least. Here's the last thing I have for mail call today.
Half.
My half marathon medal.
Oh, there you go. You can wear that for the rest of the show so people can ask you.
I shall.
Congratulations on such a silly accomplishment as running in a circle for fun. So
I did not run in a circle. It was not a circle. It was in theory. I started in the same place that I finished, but it did not. It was not a circle.
You zoom out far enough, it starts to look like one.
It was a loop. 21 kilometers. I finished it in 2 hours and 47 seconds, which is about 20 minutes faster than I was anticipating. I was feeling good. I was smiling the whole way through. And you know how I know that? Because there were people taking pictures throughout the entire race. And you can see all those pictures. And in every picture, I'm going to zoom right in on this one.
Are these photos on like Facebook?
No, they are not.
Facebook out. Is it like a public event? What does that say?
No, they are not.
Can I see that?
Mississauga Half.
You're saying Mississauga Half doesn't have a Facebook group or Facebook page?
Not that I know.
That they've posted these photos on, maybe.
No. These photos are only available to people who participated in the race, and they are private links. And I shan't be sharing those with you.
Just wondering.
But I was really happy with that time. For my age group, I was 111th.
Okay.
Overall, I was 568th of like 2,500 or 1,700 runners, I think. I did not stop once. I ran the whole thing. The guy who won it, do you want to guess at his winning time?
1 hour, 27 seconds.
Oh, wow. Did I tell you that?
No, I just went with half of your time.
Yeah, basically half of my time. Yeah. He was, to be fair, he was like 20-something years old and obviously an elite runner. Right. Because to run 21 kilometers in just over an hour.
How fast was it?
God.
What did he do it in?
An hour and change. It's like literally, I could not believe it.
Can we just appreciate how good I am at the same time? Because my guessing skills off the chart. Almost,
Yeah.
it's pretty much, it's just as impressive as his running skills. Same.
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 Exactly the same.
Buck Dandy, legend in his own mind. That is just a flesh wound. What are you going to do? Bleed on me?
What are you going to do? Bleed on me? I know that. What's that from?
What? Just from Monty Python.
Oh, yeah, right.
And so, yeah, you're welcome.
Yes. Very good. Anyway, I was pretty happy with myself. It was a great accomplishment. 12 weeks of training, definitely paid off, and I'm going to do it again. I had that much fun.
So, you fit. Let's see, what place in your age group?
111th.
111th. You almost
in the 40 to 49.
Almost beat your finishing in Class 1 from last year at Nationals. So,
well, there were a lot more competitors this time.
Yes. Again, congratulations for exercising for fun. Just reminds me of Southbound and Down. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be the best at exercising. I'm trying to play baseball.
That day I burned 2,700 calories in the race, which is a lot. So I treated myself to a McChicken and a McDouble and a large fry.
So, the rest of us here just like, that's just dinner. That's just lunch. Like, whatever.
I hadn't eaten one of those in weeks.
Nerd.
That's great. All right. So he was doing 21 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. That's how the math on that works.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just Tuesday's lunch menu. Agreed. Normal meal. Yep. Treated yourself? ? Now we know my side of the chat, and over there on your side of the chat, they're probably asking about what the vegan options were. Over here.
Yeah. Did a lot of people are asking if little girls got better times than me? Yeah, probably. Probably. I'm an old man, guys. Yeah. There were tons of elite runners who were beating me quite handily. I running 21 kilometers in 2 hours is still, for me, a very big accomplishment. I'm pretty happy.
Now, how far did you have to drive your Volvo to the place where you decided to run in a circle and then drive back home?
About 21 kilometers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds about right.
Yeah. It was a good time, though. I had a great time. It was really good.
Yeah. Again, I don't understand you people who do these things to yourselves. And also now I want a McDouble. So.
There's just something about a McDonald's pickle. It's unbeatable in like the history of pickles.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably because they're...
For the record, they didn't allow anybody under the age of 19 to run in that race. So if there was a girl who beat me, she was older than Rachel.
Yeah. She was old enough.
Oh, God. Well, this stream has just been canceled.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, thank you. At my age, it's definitely an achievement. I appreciate that, Turbo TT.
I mean, even at my age, which is many years younger than that would be an achievement.
Okay, but at your fitness level, that would be impossible.
Yeah, agreed. I would hobble for the rest of the month.
Yeah. Dale Davis, thank you very much. Just joined. Did Josh lose a bet to grow a 70s mustache? No.
What Nicole asked me. She goes, "Did you lose a bet?" I'm like, no, I'm just doing it. Why?
Yeah.
Jeremiah, thank you. McDonald's, that's just an everyday meal if I want to spoil myself. If I spoil myself, I go to Culver's. I've never been to Culver's.
Ooh, what's a Culver's?
They butter burgers but I don't necessarily know. I've never been.
Whereabouts is that? Like, is that a regional thing?
It's a great question. I think so because I don't think we have them here.
Is it like a Coloradoian thing, or?
I know we had them in Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't think that I've ever seen one in California. But again, I don't know. I thought that they only made custard, which I think is like ice cream, but I still don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So
that sounds familiar.
Gunner, get my meat in your mouth. Listen, tonight's other code, hashtag my Matt likes pickles in his mouth.
But it's pickle to mouth, Gunner. Not mouth
He likes
to pickle.
to throw them up and then catch them. Yes, they have custard. And it's
Driver
delicious.
944S. Oh, Driver 944S. I bet you that's a Porsche driver. Rachel Mackenzie Lentz was 23 when she made the movie. Yeah, we know how old she was when she made the movie, but the age of her character is never
You got to remember
referred
what
to.
the age of most high school characters are in movies these days.
40.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to think about that.
Regional thing like steamed hams? Yes, exactly like steamed
I don't know
hams.
what that is.
I'm from Utica, so
Is that
Josh rocking the Uncle Rico look.
better throw it over that mountain? Should we get into our trivia already? I feel like I'm on edge for it.
Oh, I got a cramp in my foot. I'm trying to throw that imaginary football. Should we get into trivia now? It seems early.
I know.
Shouldn't we talk a little bit about our trucks?
We should.
Because I don't want to lose the whole audience,
Okay.
because nobody gives a shit about this movie
flying cars. That's true.
nearly as much as
That's
we
true.
do.
I'm just so excited. So I have welded up my cage. It is welded and attached
yeah.
to the chassis to where it.
You're going to have to show me how to do that
Yes,
later.
I will show you after the stream. We'll talk about that. But you can see the gap between the bumper and the back of the body there. That's where that translucent.
Oh, it's going to be a big fat light is going to go.
Yep, that's where that translucent red is going to sit.
Yes.
Looking forward.
I love it.
Looking forward to that. Front bumper also.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yep.
Is this the front bumper
Yes.
mount? Yes. Okay. Shoot. I almost welded that up wrong. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that would have been embarrassing. Okay.
Front bumper.
Oh, this is fitting a lot better. These parts just seem to like really just go together now.
Wow, that seems to work much different.
Oh, that's so much better. I'm a stupid idiot, man. I don't know how. Like, the fact that I'll even have a car done is going to blow my mind.
Oh my god. Now I did my front bumper's still long. I haven't trimmed it to length yet. I made all of the parts long and then I cut to length after. Ah, look at that. See, I made all these very nice jigs.
This bend. Yeah, Josh made all these jigs for us so we can quite easily put these bumpers together once you get the bends right. And in some cases, I need a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Because one of them isn't perfect.
So it's going to be all right. But Matt's probably going to have to weld them out of the jigs, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Nah, I'm going to go for it.
Send it. Yeah, why not? But yeah, it's all starting to sit together pretty well. I'm happy with the cage position. Front bumper position looking good. Everything's sitting in there. My steering's going to clear. I started on interior design last night. I need to do a windshield design for the Buck. I need to do the taillight design to get that to Matt. I need to make progress on the actual interior as well because I might have Matt do a bunch of that. So yeah, it's
We're talking about, this is one thing that I talked about on my stream or my video this morning, that I'm not convinced I'm going to even run the wing on the back because I think it looks kind of not good. This looks so much nicer. it's smooth, and I can really add more livery stuff on there. I'm still going to cut a hole so you can see the
Yeah.
motor.
Matt,
And then Josh came up with this great idea of magnet mounting the wing. So then that way we can take it off after the show and shine.
yeah. I feel like the wing is the proper look for the Porsches. I think it helps sell the look so it doesn't look so VW bug.
It doesn't look anything like a VW bug, except for the shape.
Except for the look.
Except for the whole shape of it. It doesn't look anything like a Volkswagen Beetle.
So, but yeah, I think in the end, it is a risk to have back there on course. So if we have it off,
It's literally going to pop off.
and we have a grill.
I know it.
So yeah. But that's going to be,
Remember, glue and glaze.
yeah, exactly. So we'll get through that detail. I'll try and make a jig so that we can cut it properly. Oh yeah, we both have, did I not have the engine last week?
You did.
I did. Okay. But the engine is installed.
Oh no, you got it the day after the
Yes.
video. You got it on Thursday.
Oh well, the cage is mounted. The body is not though. I can remove.
You still have to put that on, eh?
What's that? Well,
Still haven't put
I
that
wanted the cage welded before I mounted that.
There's the motor. Oops, I'm dropping pieces everywhere.
So the motor sitting in the chassis back there. You can see it all in there detailed.
You've
up.
got your exhausts on there.
Yeah,
eh?
I do have the exhaust. They
that's-
sit perfectly where they were supposed to with the bumper design and how it,
Yep.
I mean, it's almost like it was all designed in CAD.
It's almost like it was designed to go this
Yeah.
way.
Designed in CAD and made with jigs, and everything just keeps going where it's supposed to. It's amazing.
It's incredible. All trucks should be made like this.
And so the other thing is that you can see here, this is how the cage mounts with these. There's a brace that goes between all of these three tubes. And then between it and the slider, there's another piece here. And that piece will have more before we're done because it will also incorporate some of the body mounting areas. But for now, I just made these spacers that hold it up. But the other nice thing about it is that allows us, if we need a little bit of adjustment here or there, it can all be done in this so that it sits perfectly.
So at what point do I cut the cage?
After these are on, after you welded those things on, you can cut the bottom because anything below that doesn't matter.
I see. So what I have to do then, this part will tell me
Yes.
where to put these parts.
So you see,
This one.
Yeah. So I cut the center out of mine, which made it more helpful. But how I did it is I designed up this 3D printed part, sent it to Matt, and this went in the cage before these were there, and then these uprights sat all the way up against
This doesn't fit at all.
set all the way up against the tube, and then I knew exactly where those side pieces need to be, so I marked them and then I welded them in at that location.
Okay, that's great.
So now you know exactly where it needs to go. You can mark it, you can set it, you could cut it beforehand if you wanted, but now you just know exactly where it needs to go.
Brilliant.
It's
Lick it, stick it, see you later, bye.
Yep. So little things like that, trying to make it easy for Matt and myself. Just trying to make it accurate.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. No, really, it's all about trying to make it accurate to the model because you can do everything in CAD, but then when you're just going out there, if you're like all of a sudden just trying to do it with a tape measure, like you take your level of accuracy just shoot it in the foot. So,
That's pretty sick.
yep. But
Pretty.
more and more done. The interior is going to be killer. I'm pretty stoked with that. I sent Matt a photo of it earlier. Posted a photo of it in my stories. Brazen Scale asked about how thick the bodies are. Matt and I both have
measured it. So 070 in places.
Yeah, it's 070. I think is probably about as thin as Matt's has got anywhere. Mine varies anywhere from probably right in that range all the way up to like 4 to 6 millimeters, depending on the side you're measuring. But this side, much beefier.
It's 2 centimeters thick on this side.
This side, much beefier than the rest. Just had a brain fart and just kept putting it in there. But
Keep loading it up, baby.
in the end, it was pretty impressive that these bodies weighed about the same as a Lexan body, a full cab Lexan body. So pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
I like it.
The what was I going to say about this body? I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
I can't either.
Yeah, it's great.
Carbon dust on the inside of mine.
I've got my my windshield is in there forever now.
Oh, that's good. Mine
on there
will be
real
soon.
good.
Oh, also, you were showing the slider jigs earlier in the video today, and the kick in the back part of the jig, where it kind of shows that it's a bit of an angle in the back, or a bit of an angle.
Yes,
That is this part back here, and it just kicks out slightly to follow that body line.
yeah.
So
That's what I sort of figured.
yeah, you were just showing it backwards in the video.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Yep. Just like that. Oops.
Yep, correct.
Thusly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tighter in, but you know that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
that's and I do believe
Cool.
since mine's all titanium that I am going to go ahead and give the whole electro-anodizing process at home a shot.
Cool.
Should be pretty easy.
Now, we've been behind the scenes. We've been discussing liveries.
Yes, and my decision was made
Now-
today
Excellent. Was that the one that I suggested?
with the blue.
Perfect. Excellent.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
Which makes
And
total.
there will be green in mine.
Which makes total sense because the anodizing is like the reason that I wanted the blue is because of the anodizing ability that the cage will have. Titanium, when you're anodizing it, technically you can get a goldish, but that's pretty difficult. Blue, purple, the easier area to get to. So I'm going to hope to shoot for blue.
You can guess all you want, DK. You will never guess
will
this
not.
one.
You will not guess either of our liveries. 100% promise. Unless you were either in my office today or on the phone with me on the way home as I had a discussion with the graphic artist. It's an impossibility.
Wait, you're having somebody do this for you?
Yes.
I hate you.
Oh, do you? You hate having somebody else do a bunch of work for you?
Shut up, Josh. Here's this is for class 2. I think everybody already knows that I'm doing like a Red Bull riff because they did a Volvo Suga. So
It's going to be perfect on that.
yeah,
For sure.
I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, I'm the graphic designer for me.
Yeah. John Schultz. What's this with the stash? Lose a bet? No, John. But thanks for popping in. Good to see you. I haven't talked to you in a
Happy
while.
belated birthday, John.
Did we have John Schultz's birthday? And we didn't.
Yeah, it was this week.
Should be a national
I already
holiday
wished him a happy
in the
birthday.
RC world.
Yeah,
Oh.
it should be. Why isn't it already? What a great looking car this is going to be. I mean, truck.
Oh, let's just hope. Hope when it's done that it is.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We still got to have. Are we going to do inner fenders?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you vacuum forming those for me as well?
Nope. But should hopefully be able to send you a file. And you can just 3D print them.
Great.
My,
That's where the weight difference comes in, folks.
mine might be 3D printed too. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe yours. Maybe you'll be 3D printing mine. I don't know.
TPU. I could do it in TPU for you.
I don't think TPU is necessary.
You don't think so? Flexible material?
Nah. No reason.
just in case.
No reason for flex.
All right. Cool.
We've got everything nailed
Yeah,
down.
these
we
are
know all
these
of
are
our
coming
dimensions.
along really good. I this bamboo, I got to tell you, man. I designed and printed the dashboard today, and that's pretty accurate to the actual Suga. Somebody on Instagram was kind enough to send me a link to one for sale, and they had all the pictures of the interior, and this is like pretty bang on to what the real deal is. This printed in an hour.
That is, and especially
And I printed it this way with the supports, so it's hollow on the backside for weight.
Yeah. I'm thinking the Top Car Stinger 992 is a good can. Oh, no. Neither of these are liveries that have ever been done on these 911s.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
No.
Like, and
It's not going to be like the Pink Pig. It's not going to be
Nope.
Apple. It's not going to be any of the ones you've seen on a Porsche.
And it's not going to make sense to nearly anybody except those of you that watch the live stream.
And maybe not even then.
Yeah, probably maybe a less than majority percentage of you guys.
Yeah. It's pretty out there. It's not flying cars.
Nope.
But they're going to be, they'll be fun.
It's like
they'll be really
one
fun.
episode, a joke from one episode. That's
Who
it.
knows how long
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be really fun.
Yeah. So just be ready.
Yeah, be ready for that because it's coming. Coming in hot.
But let's see what else. We had.
All right.
I have two other stories. Well, no.
Two other stories
They can wait.
about cutting your fingers open.
No, they can wait.
For when? After this?
Yeah. One of them's like an end of the stream story, like one of those inappropriate end of the stream. They've made it this far, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. Did you share that link with me yet about on the list?
No, I didn't get to it last night because I was up till 2 a.m. designing parts for you.
For us.
Yeah. There's no your money anymore. It's our money. That is a Flying Cars reference. Thank you.
Was I right about how much it was going to cost? How does Sadie know how much a radiator repair is going to cost? Or that it was even the radiator that was broken?
Yeah.
She should just quit as a musician and get a job at that mechanics.
You know what? I think she's right. It didn't need to be acoustic. So.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, do you think Joe's available?
You know what? I think Joe stays ready so he doesn't have to get ready.
It's possible.
Let's add Joe. Add participant.
Yeah, you've done this before. You
can
do it again.
Joe is, of course, the only one on my speed dial. He is the...
John Schultz said, "Can you blur out Josh's face? His stash is scaring me." John, I have to look at that thing all episode.
You can set your phone
You all
down.
have the you all have the ability to just put the phone down. Do you guys give or sell your 3D print files? Josh sells and gives a lot of his 3D print files.
Yes. I have a website, harleydesigns.com, where you can find both. And I also have some on Thingiverse, which is also linked on my website. So that's another option. It depends. Some I give away.
Did you put Joe in here?
I'm trying. It says I added him. It shows ringing.
Boy, he better be ready.
He's in my chat, so I feel like he... Oh, there he says Joe joined. Let me add him to the setup. Hold please, Joe. And do I have audio? Yes. Matt? No, none from... Matt, say something again.
Hello.
Little hot. Okay. Joe, say
Testing
something.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Joe can't hear us. Turn on your headphones, Joe.
Joe's working on his. I need to make
He can hear. Oh, now he can hear us,
Hold
but
on
he
a second.
can't. He doesn't know. What is Sadie?
Hold. I'm still working on adding. There we go. That is correct. Okay. Look at that. Now, Joe, say something.
Come on, Joe.
Nope. We have no Joe audio.
Nope.
It's not just us sometimes. See?
Yeah, see? Not so easy after all, is it? Pal. It's pronounced Sade.
Joe is actually going to be doing the American Sign Language version of Flying Cars Trivia.
He'll be writing all the questions out, and we just have to answer.
We're still waiting on Joe. Yes.
Raise a hand.
Joe knows.
This.
Yeah.
We know there's no sound.
Oh.
Pardon me. The cue cards.
I'm so. How? Let's see, Matt. Are we writing our answer down?
Yes.
We should.
Got my Joy of Cooking Millhouse notebook.
I'll have my brilliant ideas I'll never act on. Nope. Oh.
Joe, do you need to restart your computer, or
You should keep asking him questions
perhaps
that he can not give us a verbal answer. From here, it looks like you're wearing a scarf now, Matt, because you're in a slightly smaller position. So it's like, yeah. But I would keep that thing on. I'd wear that.
I'm going to.
You should just wear that all night. As you put your PJs
Good night,
on.
baby.
Josh, what pen do you have again? Well, for this one, I feel like maybe I should use the RC4 Drive pen. But, yes!
Oh!
Good luck charm in effect. Instead, we'll go ahead and just switch now to the TWSBI, the TWSBI,
Fountain pen.
the 580.
Should I use a Sharpie pen or a pencil?
You feel like more of a pencil person to me.
I've got my Barrel Prismacolor pencil. Notice there's no eraser though, Josh.
You can try and class up a pencil all you want, but
oh, Joe's actually representing both of our brands, so that's pretty cool.
it is nice of Joe.
His camera quality is excellent.
It is. I also agree there. Some nice
Sound.
rainbow effect in the background. It's also good.
I love that he's trying to speak.
Yeah. I just bought my son a Lamy Safari, a great everyday pen. I use 2 of them at work. I have the mango and a gray.
Mango is the color?
Yes. Ish. Not of the ink. Of the body of the pen itself.
Of the body of the pen.
The cartridge I have many colors of. For today,
The RPP pen is going on 5 years. Perry G, that's a good length of time from a free pen.
this is a Pilot ink that I'm running in here.
Oh.
I filled it up.
Have you ever tried
on stream?
Can you fill it up with anything?
I like
Could
where
you
you're
fill
going.
it up? Could you fill it up with paint? Like, could you fill it up with acrylic paint? Could you fill it with jam?
I like it. This is made in Japan, by the way. It's good ink.
Hey, real quick, while we're waiting for Joe to figure out this deep technical issue, have you started delving into 10 o'clock
10 o'clock.
modifying your Hot Wheels? Because that was the first thing I did. Was I started looking for rubber wheels and changing them out, and
Right.
doing all that stuff.
So, two different worlds there, but yes, I've watched it. Mainly.
Oh, so wait, so the collectible guys really
In the box.
poo-poo
In
the
the box.
modifying?
In the box.
They don't even take
See
them out
it.
of the box?
Nope. A lot of, but that's the thing. We're talking about at work. the 10-car garage every Monday, right?
Yeah.
They have to be opened. So
Of course they.
You can't flex on us in the office with your sealed and like, no. If you want to open it up, bust it
that's
out.
a real flex.
Exactly. You know,
That's a real flex.
Sent in for my.
I was watching. There's a new show on Netflix all about like collectibles. The King of Collectibles, I think it's called. I'm sure it's like he's like a guy who his business is buying and selling collectibles. And there hasn't been a Hot Wheels episode yet, but I bet you there will be. And the first episode, he goes to Drake's house. You know Drake, the rapper.
Yes, I've heard of him. From Canadian.
Toronto, Canada. And he goes to his house, and they do a live stream where they're doing like, I guess it's called like a box drop or something, where they buy old sealed like sports cards.
Okay.
And it's like, imagine like the box that you would get if you were like the guy at like the store. So you'd have like a big box, and there'd be a bunch of packages inside.
Right.
So he goes to Drake's house with a box of like, I guess it was Fleer 1986 basketball cards.
Yeah.
With the hope that there would be a Michael Jordan rookie card in there.
Okay.
And if you find one in there, it's worth like $350,000 or something.
Oh God.
So I can only imagine what it costs to buy the box.
Right, because it's a gamble. The gambling aspect of it, of course, is that
all of a sudden you've gone to Las Vegas. So Golden, that's the guy's name.
Interesting. Yes, I know the windows are frozen right now. Joe is obviously he is restarting his computer, so it freezes on the last screen you saw. And Matt has resized because Joe is frozen. So I'm not screwing up all the windows. I know that it looks very funny on my side right now.
Yeah.
But I can fix it, and then we can end up in this same boat again in 90 seconds. So instead, I'll just talk up here above Matt's head.
Yeah. So I thought, and they found one. They got a Michael Jordan rookie card.
They did find one.
Which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. But I guess there's other. Joe started a call with that. Joe.
No, Joe.
That's wrong. Don't do that.
Well.
But I'm hoping there's a Hot Wheels episode, because I'd like to see some real nerds at work on that. What did Grimger say? Modifying ruins the collectible value, must be on card, unopened to accrue value in the Hot Wheels market. Yeah, but if I were like I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I have some that I care, and those will, but
you buy doubles of those.
Or yeah, it was,
buy doubles.
Given them in a way that they'll just stay that way. But
Mark Brown, I'll answer your question. Matt, do you use an airbrush on your bodies? Yes, I do. But generally not for painting the whole body. I don't like the finish in that way. It's a lot of space to cover, especially on these size bodies. But for some elements, yes, I definitely airbrush.
Now Joe's joining.
Now I hear.
There we go.
Hey, there you go.
I don't know what I did, but I did it.
Good work, Joe.
Doesn't matter. Welcome back.
Jeez.
Joe, that's what we deal with here all the time. Nothing changes and everything changes.
I'm like,
rolling boats.
I can hear a test in my ear, and I'm like, okay, I can hear the test, but I can't hear myself or anybody. Hi.
Hi, how are you, Joe?
It's good. What's today?
Wednesday.
Yes.
3rd of May.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, that means I have 3 weeks left with the educational clients, and then we have our wonderful get together in Colorado, and whew. Yeah. I gotta finish painting Pay Up Suckers truck tonight. And
oh, nice. He's going to be at the comp, is he not? Yeah.
Yes, he's going to be on a comp, and I got to get to my stuff.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll work out, right? It's fine.
Joe, I can't tell you how excited We have all been. Everybody in this chat.
You've been studying.
This is
Josh.
Josh hates losing, Joe. Don't you know that? This isn't about improving knowledge or, betterment of himself. It's just, I cannot lose. That's all he thinks. I can't lose. I got to watch this movie 800 times.
I think he did.
I know. Oh, you're right. Tomorrow is Star Trek Day.
That's right. Josh, no, it's Star Wars Day, ding dong.
Nope. You're wrong. Just gonna grab my Boba Fett's, but nah.
Let's not even talk about Star Wars collectibles. Break
Very
Josh's brain.
Yeah. I know. Well, now I got my Hot Wheel.
All right. He's got a Hot Wheel. Well, that's okay. I have a Hot Wheel as well.
I'm very selective. I don't just get whatever.
My 911 collectible. Starting.
I
like
YouTube
the Tacoma.
The Tacoma. Taco burrito.
Bill? All right. So, hey, these roll pretty good. I've never actually done that.
You gotta make the vroom vroom.
Nerds.
So anyways,
for those of you who don't know, this is Moose Jaw Joe, and Joe is a educator, so we always choose him to ask us questions.
Professor Moose Jaw.
He's done Professor Moose Jaw, where he asks us more esoteric, less factual questions, and I usually win those because I come up with more creative answers. And now this one is all fact, right, Joe? There's no...
Yeah, there's really
question.
nothing to interpretation, just kind of straightforward. I went through the script.
Oh, wow.
Because trying to find, movie quotes, flying cars, doesn't exist. And but I did find the script. I went through the script and... I was thinking, well, how many times does he say babe, or how many times does Rachel say dude? That took too long, and it really wasn't that high. Just seemed like it. But I got some questions there, plus that Facebook that Mrs. Moose Jaw found for me.
Yep.
The movie one, and some interviews that the producer and writer made, and there was only 2. And there were some podcasts. I didn't get the chance to get to those, but there was 2 podcasts, 2 interviews. Eric, little turtle, I saw that he liked some stuff. Like, oh well, he knew about it.
Yeah,
so.
he had them on their show.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So. Yeah, and here we are.
Here we are.
Yes.
I'm already nervous because I'm sure Josh's photographic weirdo memory is going to be the downfall of me.
The thing is, he's going to ask us what Sadie's acoustic guitar was in the first scene. I'm like, I don't.
I'll focus on movie stuff.
It's going to be all questions about his friend, the film guy.
There was one, but I took it out.
Oh, all right.
And I've got
Desert Friends.
Desert
was
Friends.
the name.
Desert Friends.
5. I've got 5 sheets of questions, but we don't need to do them all.
Oh man, yes we do.
But also, I've got some choice comments from Mrs. Moose Jaw while she watched it.
Excellent. Yeah, let's pepper those in through these questions to keep the entertainment value. Okay, I've got the movie playing in the background, so anytime you're ready.
One ear, it's going here.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with some of those interview questions. So, because it comes up a lot about, your guys' take on trying to communicate with them, and obviously they communicated with someone. So, and also a little bit about maybe part 2. We'll see. I got some information from reading on some stuff. So, in any case,
crawling boats, full throttle.
Yes. Right. I kind of like that. All right, from the MSUK forum out of the UK. The interview asked Dave Hill, what was your Dave Hill's?
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking? No, what was your influence? I mean, actual knowledge of RC cars. And with this, I will say that Dave Hill is an actual RC enthusiast and claims what was his first RC was a Sears Lobo. And what was his first hobby store grade RC?
Now,
Okay.
Josh can't possibly know this.
Okay.
But I'm putting down something here. Hang on.
Common one. Something like that. That's my only hint.
Yeah, you didn't even need to say that for me to write down what I was
I already
writing
have
down.
mine written down.
Okay.
Same.
So what do we think, Josh? Why not?
I have Blackfoot.
I wrote Grasshopper.
Well, you got the brand right. It is a Tamiya, but it was a Stadium Blitzer.
Dang it.
Dang it. Right.
All right.
All right. And continuing with that conversation, so no points there. So we're tied. Dave Hill continues on. He goes into what was his favorite as a kid and still owns today. And kind of, I don't know if there was another one that kind of influenced with the movie, but he still owns it. It's in his garage. So obviously moving up from there.
Okay, I'm ready.
I have something written down. I'm not confident.
Okay, so how about Matt goes first this time?
Quadbuster.
I have Emax.
Ooh, Emax. Oof. Both wrong again, and granted, we understand. I did research, I know. It was a Losi LXT stadium truck.
Ooh, that would have been a tough one.
What a nerd. The dude likes stadium trucks.
I
Now.
know.
Right. Oh, it gets worse. Okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
So now currently, his favorite, and his kids enjoy it as well, and it's great for family road trips. And it's in our genre of what we like.
Okay.
Wow. What I like and what Josh is like looks very different.
God, what's good for the family? Oh.
You both don't like it. But it's in the crawling genre.
Oh, man.
Boy.
And he claimed this in words, in writing.
Oh my.
That's tough. We both don't like it.
I know. That's. Oh man. Because what I don't like, Matt
really
likes.
tough.
And all right, I'm gonna put this down, but I'm not confident in saying this.
Darn it! I've written like 2 things. I've had to scratch them out because I don't have an eraser. I'm gonna put.
How
down,
long ago was this interview?
Yeah.
2020.
2020. Okay, I'm staying with mine. I'm not confident in it, but I'm staying with it.
So scalar.
It's the only thing
All
I've
right.
written down.
I've written down something as well. Go ahead, Josh. You're
Josh.
first.
I've got Gen 8.
Oh, I put Red Cat Gen 7.
Oh! That's why I asked what date it was. Because I was like, could it be Gen 7 or Gen 8? Like...
We have a winner.
Damn it. I knew it's not me.
Matt, Gen 7.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
Yes.
I went too new. I went
just
too
laughed at
new.
You know what? That's exactly how I would describe that. Perfect for family road trips.
That's exactly why I asked the date. I was just like, could it? Because I gave
Yes.
that car to Moose Jaw.
And that's what's going to be my hint. It's like you gave me both.
I gave you both of them, exactly.
And they're in my garage now. And they're not going
We
on road
both
trips.
don't like it. It's funny you say that, Joe, because I have never owned a Gen 7, so I have no frame of reference for that truck.
And nothing against Red Cat. Sorry, folks. All right. All right.
Everything against the Gen 7.
All right. We're going to move on to the producer, Trenton. Okay. And this will get in.
Okay, I've talked to him, so
Yeah.
I think I've got a leg up on this one.
Yeah, no, I have not.
And you guys kind of talked about it at the beginning of your show when you were going through some of the quotes that you remember. Okay. Kind of. It's kind of close to it. The producer, Trenton, was asked, what was your favorite part of the movie? What's your favorite line or scene? And yeah. And
I got it.
I'll put,
Yep. Good.
Okay. All right. Kind of the favorite
For Trenton?
quote. For Trenton, the producer.
Mm.
And you gotta think, kind of film artistic, how it comes back around type of thing.
Yeah. You don't need to.
Yeah, I know you're the film expert, but maybe that was for Josh. I don't.
Was there an intimate scene? There was.
Rick likes to go four-wheeling
Awkward.
on
That was
family
an
road
awkward
trips.
intimate scene, though, too. I don't know.
Which
it
one?
was.
Which one?
Oh,
though?
you're
They
true.
were
Yeah, that's
both
right.
awkward.
Yeah. Nah,
Dude,
So, or when you just straight up,
Dude.
like just jump in the bed, like, I mean, like, oh,
dude. Let me try again.
you ready,
yeah.
Matt?
Yeah.
Go.
Sadie, I hate that name.
I said Sadie and Rachel names. I was gonna put Sadie singing in the bedroom, but then I changed it to Sadie and Rachel names, like the whole tie back.
Yeah.
Close. The Trenton mentions how Sadie and Rachel say to Drew, "You're such a loser."
Oh, that was a good tie back.
That's it. Yeah.
That's
a
now.
good tie back. Dang it.
This is Moose Jaw now. This is where she comes in. She knows that right away about Sadie. I hate that name. Rachel, I hate that name.
Yep.
She that was her kind of favorite part, I guess. If that was it. So there it goes. All right. So we're still 1-0.
right.
Still close. We
Yes.
have plenty of more.
Just all around the bullseye. Just
Yes. And we'll finish up on this interview with the NGUK. How many buggies were used and abused? The performing buggy, the main buggy. How many buggies do you think they had? How much willing is team associated, I guess? I'm out.
okay.
I've got a number.
Okay.
I think I have to go first on this one, or no? I went first on the last one.
I have
Go ahead,
10 buggies.
That's pretty high. I said 6.
Oh, man. 4.
Wow.
4. And they said the hardest part of the movie is when those broke down and having to put them together and how that stopped production. And one you would think Matt drove because it broke in half, the chassis, and so forth. But only 4.
Isn't that an aluminum pan? 8 scale buggy?
On the
They had a picture of it on the interview on the website. I don't know how to see that. But
Interesting.
I'm going by with what they said 4.
Yeah, you're gonna
so
stop.
closest to, or
You went over. Price is Right rules.
Yes.
you also. I almost wrote 3.
Man, I was like, if you're gonna be a production, you're gonna stop production. You're gonna have 10 people stand, even if it's 10 people standing around for an hour, like that.
Now,
Yeah.
well, keep in mind, skeleton crew, Josh. It's not like this is Mission Impossible and they've got 400 people standing around.
I'm just saying 10 people, right? Or could there be less? 6
There would probably be less.
with the actors.
Gosh, some of the pictures on set, it looked like maybe at the most 6 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that, yeah. I like Richard's take on it. Like maybe it was made in 2 days, and kind of wonder, but.
Okay, so
Still 1-0.
4 then.
Yeah, 4. Yeah. All right, so now we're. Go ahead.
And Team Associated provided, right? Like they actually
they think
gave
Team
them.
Associated, yeah, they got some names from them. Yeah, there was names that helped them out and everybody, and they became friends. Team Associated and the filmmakers.
Sure, they did.
Sure, they did. But they said they were very helpful. Very helpful. Too bad not having somebody there to wrench them and fix them.
Exactly.
There you go.
Well, I mean, Drew knew how to change the shock oil, so. Nice.
He's also a good painter.
Which is how I change shock oil now with my eyes.
In the dirt, out there in the field. You're like, you know what? One of these shocks needs new oil. Like, I don't know what any of these parts are called, but I know that I need to change this shock oil.
In my experience, shock oil.
Schultz probably can confirm, actually, Dana, because I bet you he was around at the time.
Ooh, probably not with Associated at the time, though, because he was with Axial/Horizon until 20...
In 2020?
17, 18, right?
They made the movie in 2020, though, didn't they?
Came out in 2020, right? Didn't it get filmed before that quite a while?
Well, again, I don't know how much time they needed to spend on this.
That's true.
Element came out in 2019, right? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was Schultz with them at that time?
Yes.
2018. 2018.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, okay, moving on.
So very good. 1-0. Here we go. We're moving on to the second interview, and
we're not doing well.
No.
So far.
It's okay. It's all right. We'll get to the script.
Okay, the movie stuff is coming.
Yes.
Good.
What's his name? Gosh. Oz Aiden of MovieDB.com. He did a review. He wrote about 5 sentences.
Did it start with shit sandwich?
Or maybe 2 sentences per 5 paragraphs. That's
Oh wow.
And he describes the story very quickly, and he goes in his last paragraph, I won't spoil the rest of the film, but it is mostly, and this is fill in the blank. So again, I won't spoil the rest of the film, but it is mostly blank. Obviously not too kind.
Where's
but
he
of course
from?
DB.com, MovieDB.com.
Okay.
I've got an answer.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I am as well.
Okay. So one word. Okay.
Terrible.
I said garbage. I was going to use rubbish if it was a .uk.
Good. Okay.
Well, of course he's trying to sound like a critic, so he goes irrelevant.
Mainly irrelevant.
It's mostly irrelevant. And then about 2 more sentences and presses enter. He's done.
Okay.
Mostly irrelevant.
Yes.
That's a good word.
Evan goes underage.
Do people still use the word Lolita? Like
Thomas Bialzik goes, Sadie births a child in part 2 that looks strangely similar to her ex's former boss.
Arnon.
Wow.
Spelling Arnon should be.
He's trying to get me real gigs. And you're already talking about toy cars.
How does a movie producer also work in music production? I don't know what.
No idea.
That's irrelevant. Just like the rest of the movie.
Exactly. All right. So, of course, out of your heart. So now we're going to go into the script.
Okay. This is where I feel like I have a chance.
And this is the scene about when Sadie gives Drew the $600. Okay? So you know the scene. Drew, this is your money. This is your new guitar money. And Sadie goes, or this could cover what? What could the $600 cover?
You said Sadie says it?
I think he does.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I
Yes.
have my answer.
They didn't put the
He
name
says-
with each
No,
person. I had to guess a
I
little
think
bit. So
he says it, yes.
it is Drew. This is your money. This is your new guitar money. Or this could cover the what? Now I'm trying to think if they even knew who had the lines. Because they didn't put the names in.
Are you ready, Matt?
No, I'm thinking this through. Okay, I'm going to stick with this answer.
Okay.
I had two possible ones, but I'm sticking with this. Go ahead.
Wedding lantern.
I wrote bachelorette party.
Words were never spoken.
And with that, Josh is correct. Wedding lanterns, because they're planning the wedding. I don't mean to be Captain Obvious there. But
Bachelorette party is a good possible option too. See, this is where I'm
Just gotta
in
go
trouble
with them.
because Josh is just going to photographic memory this shit.
Okay. All right.
What the fuck is a $600 wedding lantern? That's one of the-
Yeah, I agree. $600 on wedding
Lanterns.
lanterns is extremely expensive. Of course, he did go to Harbor Freight and get those shit lanterns.
These aren't even
Shit
wedding
lights.
lanterns. These are just shitty outdoor lights.
I am very impressed how much you guys know this script. I mean,
I've seen
I've
it a
watched
couple
the movie
times.
twice and now read the script, and it's like, man, somebody's got it going while you're working on a Porsche or something. I don't know.
Chuck Lanholm said, "This is not a contest you want to win." And the more I think about it, the more you might be right here, Chuck.
Okay.
All right,
The next thing,
it's all tied up
it's tied up.
at 1.
The next scene, the first time we see Drew at work, and the creatives, they have their little meeting. They had some success. Drew is thanked for his resource, his connection, and the boss guy, I forget his name.
Arnon.
Arnon.
There you go, Arnon. He asked the creatives, okay, in the work scene, just going to ask, what's the new ideas they have? What new ideas do the creatives have? What was Nate's idea to pitch to Arnon?
Okay.
Josh, I hate you so much. You stupid memory.
I feel like I could be screwing it up with her who said next.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I am. I'm pretty sure I have her idea in my head and not Nate's. I'm almost positive, but I can't remember.
I can't remember any of it. I can see it clearly in my head. I know it's a stupid ass idea too.
I know. And I remember what hers was next. And I'm not looking at the chat in case anyone says it, but I'm just seeing if I can somehow remember. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going with what I have written down.
I'm writing down something stupid because I can't remember what it is. Trapped in a haunted house show.
I had sex trade in Uganda, which I think was her.
That's her idea.
Yeah.
That's her idea.
That is her idea. So the correct answer, a documentary about priests who become part of this underground kickboxing league.
Kickboxing league.
me
Damn
like
it.
sex trade in Uganda, not that super interesting movie idea.
I can't go with it.
I would
The
definitely
memorable
watch
one. I
that
had
one
to get-
instead. Dang it.
For some reason, it's so funny. Thomas Bialzik said bugs. And I also, for some reason, I was thinking it had something to do with bugs. It's like, does it have something to do with bugs? Shit. All right. Well, luckily, Josh's memory failed him there.
I know.
Sex
Yes.
trade
How did I not-
workers in Uganda.
How did I not
was-
remember priests and kickboxing?
A league.
Yeah. God,
Underground kickboxing league.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
I think that's a paint theme I need to do.
I know. I think that is a logo on the side of a truck.
Ooh, I've got the Corvair coming.
There
There we go.
There you
Fill
go.
it with priests and go to the underground kickboxing league.
The paint job was so easy. It's just a little white, done. You just spray paint it black, just boop. Done.
It's the other way around. White with the black.
Is
Isn't
it?
It's a white collar with a black piece.
Oh,
in
we
the
got it covered.
I obviously don't go to church.
Isn't it?
I don't know.
DK is so sharp. Father Knuckles versus Cardinal Cats.
First rule of Ugandan Fight Club.
You don't have sex with the person you're fighting.
That makes them holy soap.
All right.
Come on, Dome. Sit down, sit down.
Nicole, I need more water.
We don't talk about. Oh, Thomas said we don't talk about kick. We don't talk about kick club. We don't talk about sex club. All right. What's your next question?
Okay. The scene where Drew goes into the hobby stores where we're at. And
Yes.
okay. How many years of experience did the dad claim to have had in the industry of RC? How many years?
Shop owner?
Yeah,
Yeah, shop owner.
got it.
Do I go first? No, you go first.
30 years.
Yep, 30 years.
You're both right. All right. See, that was a softball one, I guess we'll
Yeah.
say. So we're still tied.
Come on. Come on. You don't want that. You don't want that. No. Come on. Been in this business 30 years. You don't want that. It's heartache.
$2.95
These
out the
race
door.
buggies are heartache.
Sucks all
I'm
the
gonna
fun
say,
out of it.
look at this gorilla ball suspension. Drop this thing off a building.
30 miles an hour.
You drop this off a building. You don't want that. It's heartache. Race buggy.
And that goes to a quote from Mrs. Moosejaw when the dad was intro the worker. He goes, "Oh, that is not how a hobby store guy looks like and dresses."
Oh,
like."
that is 100%.
I know. I was like, "You've been in the store I work at, right?"
Mrs. Moose
They're
could not
all
be more
exactly this angry. Like,
incorrect. They're all furious, and they're all one sale away from closing.
All right, let's go on to the next. All right.
I should stop whipping out all these quotes. I bet you they're going to come up.
Yes, that one did. Gorilla ball suspension.
yeah. Would have been a softball as well. I'm glad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We're at the race. Drew's trying his hand at RC racing, not having a good time. And the announcer is, announcing. And who does he announce was leading in the Drew's first race that he failed at? Who was leading? See
I have something written down, but
see my Phoebe there. Really, Phoebe.
I have very little confidence in this.
Yeah, I'm low confidence as well.
All right.
Ryan Mayfield.
Troy something.
That's not enough.
It was Rachel Carhart. She was leading, followed by probably some of the names that
Huh.
Good.
So
good
she was
question.
racing at the time.
Fully reasonable question.
Very good question. That's good. I like that one.
Good job.
Yep. Good job, Joe. You stumped me.
Let's see. We got a couple more here.
Perry G said, trick question. Everyone in the movie lost just for being in it.
Well, and you go back through the script and how she says like how she's good and invited to the desert whatever thing, and
well, she is the
Desert
best
Thunder.
girl in the
best
state.
girl. Yes.
Chocolate Thunder.
Desert Thunder.
I know.
It's Chocolate Friends.
Desert Thunder. Chocolate Friends.
All right. This is kind of subjective, so I'm gonna ask.
Oh, boo!
Well, it's gonna deal with the movie, though. I mean, the key moments in the script, that are so obvious. Rachel is underage. I'll give you two, so we don't have that, and see if you could come up with a third one. There was a third one, but anyways. When Sadie pulls up and says nothing, thinking all the kids, when he's jumping the car over the house, doesn't say anything about a girl, not upset that there's some girl there, thinks they're all kids. Nothing. And then later saying, wait a minute, that girl, she was there, and then makes the connection, right? And then
you didn't think I'd notice some cute girl at our house? That's what she said.
Yeah. But not right away.
Right. You are a freak.
Yeah? Well, Drew is. And then finally, when the police come over to question Drew, and they say, we got a report of this guy's daughter running away.
I looked up the laws for that.
18-year-olds don't run away or older, so, that kind of thing. So what do you think subjectively, and, this could be just, I don't know. What else do you remember from the movie that really is evident?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. The text message where he's saying, why don't you just come to the race? Or, he's like, you should go to Chocolate Thunder. And she goes, I can't. My dad took my keys. First thing.
Okay.
Second thing, when he goes to her house to pick her up, there is a younger daughter there who answers the door, and he's like, duh. Is Rachel there? And at that point, I'm like, she can't leave because she's babysitting her younger sister. So that's another weird red flag. And then the third one, and it's sort of like, this is very loose for me. But when they're in her bedroom, it's very obviously the bedroom of a young child because of the state of mess and the overturned RC car and the fact that they're repairing them on her bed. Or that was in the hotel later, but
yeah, that was
in that bedroom scene. This for whatever reason, it's just like, this is not something an adult woman would say, but she goes, which bra should I bring, black or white?
The one
and
wasn't
it's
white.
Obviously not white.
Yeah,
it's
if that used to be white, throw it away.
Yeah. So she doesn't know what the color is, but it certainly isn't white. So those are the things that at least. But then the one thing that does play to the favor of her being old enough is when he picks her up at campus. It's where people go to die, and that's only something you would say about university age people.
Seeing American high schools, like,
no, I don't go to a lot of those.
Have you seen the news? Have you seen the news? Like,
oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's the more literal sense of that.
Just saying.
Whereas I think that's more she's being more esoteric. Anyway, those are my 3.
You think her humor was super high end? Okay. My 3. Dad took my keys. I had that written down. That when he asked her, "Does your dad know?" She said he'll probably call the cops. So there was that. The fact that she said it's not going to get better until I can move out. Like, so that. Last one, again, kind of a reach. But the fact that she's obviously not using an iPhone because it came up as a purple text when showing. So a move where she obviously can't make her own decisions yet. She was just giving.
I think that was a choice of the filmmakers, not her actual phone. We don't want to get sued by using blue dots. So.
Just saying. So
I'm thinking I want to reach out to the writers myself and ask that question.
If we need that tiebreaker.
I'll say I
is
teach
the question
film in
going
high
to be?
school.
Is the question going to be? How could you be so dumb as to not make sure everyone knew that she was old enough to be in this situation?
Yeah,
dude.
I'll just say I teach an elective of filmmaking in high school, and a lot of my students were wondering.
For no reason.
Like, why you did not cover, or were you trying to border on this? Like just, it's right there.
That's an afterthought.
Oh, here's another one. I thought of another one just now. The fact that she doesn't know how Instagram works. Because she tags Drew in all of the photos.
Well,
and anytime you tag someone and you have a public profile, they automatically, anybody who searches that person can find those photos.
I think that it could also be, the fact that was on Facebook.
Is it Facebook?
It seemed like it, because you said there's a whole casual road trip album, and you don't create albums on Instagram. You create albums on Facebook. No,
she was swiping through like this.
Yeah, I think.
But once you go to a photo, you can swipe through. So
I don't know. I think it was more an Instagram thing.
You don't create albums on Instagram, especially.
Yeah, but she's using that. She's using that word like. There's a whole album, as in there's many photos. You just do this on not a story, but on a post, multiple images. Instagram. She doesn't know how it works, and she's like, LOL, whoops, sorry. My dad didn't let me use Instagram until yesterday.
Bet you it's Facebook. We're going back to the replay for this one later.
Okay. Then if she was using Facebook, she's old enough. If it's Instagram.
I see.
And if it was TikTok, we know for sure.
I'm going to say a tie because very good points on both of those. So I'm going to say 33. And from my experience with the clients at work, it's a lot of Instagram reels, more than TikTok. I'm really surprised.
But
I walk around going, what are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Yeah.
Just a white girl who can't dance. Okay, all right. True. All right. So we got one last question to break this tie.
Possible tiebreaker.
Yes.
Hopefully it's not a script-based one.
Better be.
Drew gets news that he won the video contest. Who from Team Associated called Drew to congratulate on winning the video contest.
I could pick his voice out of a lineup of a million people.
Hey, Drew, it's from where?
God.
Yeah, if this ends up a tie, I guess you're both winners / losers. for knowing this stuff.
I'm not gonna get.
And I don't even know if it's somebody from
It's
Team
John
Associates.
Schultz from Team Associated.
That would have been a perfect cameo too.
Oh, totally. Hey, it's John Schultz. I guess you won something.
You want a T-shirt?
Yeah, you want another Night Runner body?
God, I can't remember. I'm not gonna remember his name.
Okay, time's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote down Brad
I wrote down Adam.
Garner. Was either of us close?
Start with a B.
Brian. It's Brian
Wade.
Trigilio.
Hey, this is Brian Lutz from
Lutz.
Brian Lutz. Oh, man. Shoot.
Ugh.
Well, it ends in a tie. Wow, that's amazing.
Well, I could think of one more.
Okay.
No, let's leave it at a tie.
All right. Well, let me just ask you.
We'll leave it at a tie, but this is like the bonus one just for fun.
What do you think? Just to throw it out. This is okay. It's a tie. You're both experts at the most hideous movie that this Moose Jaw has ever been forced to.
Let's not go that far. I've seen worse movies.
Well, whatever I put in the chat, I asked her, I want to write that down. It's like, I can't remember what she said. But anyways, what do you think Rotten Tomatoes had to say about the review? Because Rotten Tomatoes is always popular.
Like
critic score or user score?
Critic score or user score, yeah.
Critic score.
Ooh.
Or both.
Is this out of 100? I can't even remember how they do it.
Percentage, yeah, I think, right?
Percentage? Okay.
I've got my number.
Score, I'm going to give it critic score, I'm going to give it a 47.
Oh, I was at 48.
Oh. And user score,
34.
I'll give it a 61.
Oh, I went 34.
Well, you're both wrong because they didn't even review it. It's not even on there. Right? It shows up, shows some pictures, but that's it. Nothing. Not even good for Rotten Tomatoes.
I should have known.
At my heart.
I should have known it would be a trick question. That's great.
Terrible.
Wow.
Joe
got me again.
Yes, and before I leave and all that, a little finishing on Mrs. Moose Jaw's intake on this. Why do these people chase the cars and bring it back? Exhausting.
Infuriate. Why do they stand behind it and pull the throttle? Why do they?
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Also, why are you wearing your dress shoes in the dirt?
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't jump on
hitting
that.
the throttle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The jump at the BMX track, she says, this is getting worse by the minute.
Oh, honestly, not joking. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah,
But
I agree. It's a good movie.
The jumping that they decide to feature is what makes it cringy.
Yeah,
because it's so bad.
The jump in the parking
The
lot
office
after
park.
Like
The office park.
fake
Oh.
it. Make it look like he's jumping. Fake it. Do the most basic of camera trickery. Something. This.
Do what I
Speed
did.
it
and
up.
Throw it off a building.
Yeah.
But breaking it slow down production. So maybe that's they had to baby it. But in the achievement of art, they should have sent it.
Yeah, they should like spice it up a little bit. Just
Yep.
you could make that movie 3 times better by just faking the jump stuff a little bit more.
True. Very true. Another thing
Ryan Lutz is an actual racer who now drives for Kyosho, but has never driven for Associated. Interesting. Thank you, Checkered Past, for that.
Tony,
Amazon analysis showed a 1,300% increase in viewership this week, making it number 1. Rubber trivia for the next one. Ooh, that could be
I'm in for
interesting.
that. I'm in for some studying.
Oh,
on
I
that.
love that.
Yeah.
This is Miss Jaw's take on Sadie, the fiance. Is she from LA or Portland? Oh, wait a minute. She's from Midtown Sacramento. Just that artistic Midtown Whole Foods.
Her armpits were shaved. She's definitely from California somewhere.
Yeah.
Such a loser, Drew.
Take me back to the party. Who was already on the way?
Her friend Michelle?
No.
Who's her friend?
It was her friend. I don't remember her name either. See if you did.
When it threw it down the ring, right?
Yeah.
Where's the script? I'm looking at it.
Allison.
I have it up here. Oh, okay.
Is it Allison?
Well, that's what Man of an Hour Man of an Hour says. That sounds right though. I believe that one.
And it's funny, the script is like 8 words tops each line. It's like or less. It's so spotty.
It's so deep once you get into it.
Who's Rachel Carter? Let me see.
He's such a pile of shit. That guy. He's such a dirtbag.
Oh, babe, I went to the RC track yesterday.
See, that part of it was so realistic and so exactly how someone would try and cover that up. It's exactly it. That was one.
And that's
this is my favorite part. Drew, what are you doing over there? Clean it up.
Just go to bed without me for once.
Yeah.
I would not.
And there's some realistic that. Yeah. I mean,
here's
I would not do that.
Here is a question for you.
Go to bed without me.
Who was the person in the instructional video of the body he was painting?
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
You should know this. He is in our area.
Like our hobby area or your area, Sacramento?
No. In our hobby area. You've directly emailed with him, Matt.
Oh, is that Matt Higgins?
Yep, Matt Higgins.
That's amazing.
There you go.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look up that painting video to see if
see if it's still up.
Just clean it up. Just clean it up.
And that's the thing about the movie. Even watching it a second time, there's things I can relate to. One, the music scene in Sacramento and female artists like that. One that was like on The Voice or America's Got Talent, totally like that. Newbies in a hobby store. Working late hours on our RC cars and, our better halves going, are you coming to bed or not?
Watching videos on your phone.
Watching videos
a
on
hobby
phone.
you're about to get into.
Yeah.
Like
spending money you shouldn't be spending.
Yep.
I'll give you $250 for everything, charger included.
Yep. That one. I can side with that now.
And some selfish douche who just can't control his
I would like to return this. It's broken.
compulsions. That's it. Oh yeah.
You open.
No, hey, look, I told you when you bought it. I don't take back open merchandise.
As you're walking out, can't bring that
This is
back
sign.
here. Been doing this 30 years. What was the name of the hobby shop?
Oh, I don't know. Action Hobbies.
Real hobby shop.
Is it really?
Pacific Coast Hobbies.
I love how they did a really good job of taping up that Team Associated banner behind them.
I
Like,
didn't
oh
notice
shit, we gotta make sure that we get that Team Associated branding in here. They gave us 6 cars, 4 cars,
Yeah.
4.
Four
They gave
cards.
us 4 cars. We better get that banner up. And we'll end our time with Joe here with, but screw it. I'm gonna move out and get a real job and get my own place and just put everything into racing, and it will be great. That's when he tries to kiss her in the hotel room.
Yep. This is the one.
Hey, what the hell?
The only thing else I got from Mrs. Musha was like when they were getting away from the construction site and running with the stuff and all that. She goes, "This resembles a Mentos commercial."
Mentos for sure. He needed to put the
And he
tablecloth
throws down
on.
his
His hard hat.
construction hat.
Yeah. He needed to just have the tablecloth around his waist. You know, the faking the waiters. The late 90s Mentos commercials for $300.
600. Or 250.
Stop talking about toy cars. Hit me right in the feels. If I've learned one thing from you guys, it's what movies not to watch.
Oh.
Funniest
I'm
part
not
of the
watching
whole
it.
plot of the movie is they're trying to video RC car jumping like it's never been done before. They must not have the YouTube in this.
I looked up what the actual world record was for.
Is it more than 94 feet?
I was surprised that it was not, at the time of that filming, as based on the Guinness book. So, but we all know that they don't cover stuff like, and it was just like a quick Google, and it was like, I think that they just Googled it, and they're like, let's see what Google says, and that's what came up. And then I found like videos from before that, like clearly show people that had done further. I'm like, okay, but they just like Googled Guinness Book of World Records longest jump with an RC car, and it was like in 2017 it was set in a nitro car at 92 feet.
Tim Struven, who's in the chat here, actually bought one of his Phoenixes last year from that hobby shop.
It's a good shop.
Yeah.
No, but trust me, you don't want that. Phoenix, nothing but heartache.
Just get you want this Phoenix over here, just silverback suspension system.
Oh, you want this Red Cat Gen 7.
Yes.
Yeah, it's it's great family fun on a road trip.
I was saying in the interview that talk about the last scene that they made, and that it might be the part of the sequel if they start a GoFundMe.
Oh, they can raise it.
They filmed it and but didn't use it, and he goes back and sees her at the track and whatever, and that the idea is like, okay, I'm committed to you. Let's work on your her RC car career.
Oh, he could never not think about himself. Never.
I know. Sideways, I think, get that. But that's
That guy is not built
oh yeah.
to care about others.
Like,
You'll get
yeah,
jealous
thanks for
of
renting
what
me this car, Mom. It's just a regular car. Like, she's obviously just rented him. And like, is it nice? He's like, yeah, it's just like a regular rental car, Mom. Thanks.
This is a stupid ass car.
I'll call Dad later and cry. Like,
And
not that there's anything wrong with crying.
did he get
Not
fired, or did they
Yes.
go out of business?
Fired.
Oh no, he got fired.
Go
This building
He
talk.
got
was
100% fired. No, it was always empty.
Yeah.
Go
That was
talk
the
to
aesthetic
whoever in
because
HR.
they.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. It's
The
like-
drum was still there, and he got that in Africa. So
go on vacation. We just go to Africa, Mom.
For the record, as a film editor, not once have I ever also sat at what would normally be the reception desk and work from there.
Well, he's also kind of a receptionist because he was like ordering mailing supplies, of which he couldn't even figure the size out of. Like,
yeah, I don't know, the square ones.
Yeah, they're like 6x6.
I was like, what are you guys mailing CDs out to people, or?
Which is relative to the real world too.
Yeah.
Some other weirdo planet where they don't have YouTube. Thanks so much, Joe, for putting that together. That was an absolute blast and a audience killer.
Yep. You know what? It had to be done.
It did. And it's not the last time. So if you're watching this 164th episode, we probably still got about 164 more episodes of content based around that movie.
And for next week's reading, Rubber.
Rubber.
I watched it.
Be sure to watch Rubber.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
And we'll see you soon. And and then, by the way, just came in the mail. Getting my summer attire. I have a Hardy one too.
Nobody cares.
I know.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Thanks, Joe. Bye. What a show. What a show. I'm speechless.
I can't believe
nearly speechless.
I didn't win. I'm going to watch it again just to be sure.
Again tonight, too. Joe.
Yeah.
Because maybe the script that he was reading wasn't wasn't the as boarded version.
Right. Exactly. Wasn't as.
Yeah.
Yeah. They talked about a bachelorette party. Incorrect.
Yeah. I guess I found it hard in my head to understand how you could spend $600 on
wedding lanterns.
Wedding lantern.
I assume that it's many lanterns.
Yeah, I assumed that as well, but
$600 goes quick.
Not at Harbor Freight where he bought those other lanterns.
Well, do you remember later in the show he's in a lamp store?
Yes.
So if you're going to a specialty shop.
That's where you're going for your wedding lanterns.
Yeah. And then instead, outdoor lighting from
Harbor Freight.
Yeah, exactly.
He bought them at Harbor Freight, but it wasn't a Harbor Freight where he got them. So I have some questions, but maybe it was like a closeout store, like Ollie's or something.
Big Lots.
Do you have Ollie's where you are?
I don't.
Or
that does not sound familiar, but I don't go to a lot of stores
probably
either.
Right. Formula One. You want to talk about that for 2 seconds?
Yep. Not a great race, but
not a great race.
To be back. New sprint format is okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Fine. Yeah, it's whatever. I would rather have the results from one race affect the next rather than be standalone.
Yeah, didn't they try that with one of the sprints? They used to do that where you'd run the sprint, and that would be how you started the race.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, do that again.
Yeah.
That was better.
Yep.
That makes more people try.
Yeah, it does, and it makes one day have an effect on the next to be the whole thing. So, yeah,
I think the racers, I'm sure the drivers would prefer that, because this way it's just inconsequential. It's just for points. Which is, not inconsequential.
Charles probably wouldn't, but but beside that,
yeah.
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 It was.
We both knew Ferrari wasn't going to win that race.
Yeah. They made it 2 laps further than I thought they would in first place, though. So.
Yeah. When they were like, I think they were saying, somebody in the commentary was like, "Oh, if they get to 7 laps, that'll be something." And I was like, "They're not getting this. There's no way that's happening.
No chance.
No.
30 kph difference on the front stretch. It's like, there we go.
Without DRS.
It's like, not good. But But yeah,
Max versus Russell, your take. Racing incident.
Racing incident leading towards Russell's fault.
Russell was more at fault, but his explanation was better.
Yeah. So,
he joshed his way out of that one, I think.
But yeah, racing incident. So, and the fact that Max was still that fast with a giant hole in his side pod is,
the meme was good. The
Russell holding. Oh, very, very good there. That Canadian kid is doing okay. Yeah, other than using Alonso's brake balance didn't work out so well.
Not so much. Lots to place on
God.
that. Damn. That's not supposed to do that.
He's learning from LH on how to complain when he's in the wrong. Fully agree. But no one can complain quite like Lewis Hamilton, the biggest complainer.
No one can also complain quite like Max Verstappen, even when doing well.
That is true. But
he finishes second in the race by a good margin, and what's his face? Ding Dong Horner gets on the radio. He's like, "Congratulations, well done, Max. Pretty good job there. Checo definitely, bad luck on the pit stop there." And Max is just like, "Yeah, I guess whatever. Fuck you." That's how that whole interview or that whole car thing went. Like, never heard anybody be more disappointed.
Well, I mean, the fact that the only reason
it's only because
he didn't
Checo
win,
beat him.
Well, and it
was because of that pit stop.
It was just because, which seemed, I mean, he kind of had no choice, because if he would have
pit stop, but also Checo was holding his own. Like, Max could not close the gap.
Agreed. It was surprising when Max would really try, and then he would overheat the tires. But if he would have tried to go around and make it the next lap, likely he would have hit the safety car still. So like, it was just bad.
Yeah,
but
it was super bad timing.
The fact that he could still be,
because and then also, I think the most interesting and most exciting part of the race was the final lap, but not for the racing, for the final Ocon pit stop that had to be done, that everyone seemed to forget about.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
Oh my God. Yeah. There was a meme of it was like Group B rally, because like all the spectators be like on there with the cameras, and then they run to get out of the way.
Yep, that was a pretty scary little incident. I still have to say that De Vries is the most disappointing addition to 2023 so far.
Yeah, I mean, granted, he's been given a piece of shit car, so
there is that. AlphaTauri is
you can't
not doing well.
No, it's one of those cars
but,
that.
I mean, he's not. I mean, Yuki's finishing 10th and 11th, and they expected De Vries to come in and be better than Yuki.
True enough. Yeah, I think there's probably a pretty steep learning curve going from Formula 3.
Formula 2.
No, the other way around. Formula 2
and Formula E.
And E. Yeah. I think it's a bit of a learning.
What's the inappropriate story? I should tell that. So.
Oh yeah. That's it. That's it for
F1 talk.
Baku's a good track.
I like Baku.
Do not disparage that track at all. It's a good track. This is just a boring ass race.
So the other day I was at work, and my head of packaging, she watches the house for us some of the times when we leave. Well, the other day, her sister invited her to go to a Pilates class somewhere. And she went to this Pilates class, and when she walked in, she saw all of the Pilates machines. You know what a Pilates machine looks like? Let me pull up a photo real quick.
I'll look it up. It's fine. I'll look it up.
It's part of the story. So a Pilates machine looks like. Let me find one.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like a sex machine.
So that's what a Pilates
Yeah.
machine looks like for those that don't know.
All right.
It's hard to say. Well,
We have one of those under our
yeah,
bed.
Well,
Weird.
she walked in and looked at that and went, "Oh, because we have one of those in our bedroom." And she would just house sit for us for years, walking by that and just being like, good for them.
Because she thought it was a sex machine. Wow.
And just 4 years. Just never said.
Never said a word.
Nah, just, all right. And she went,
Okay.
okay.
Cool.
And she like, sometimes I'd come over and, there'd be clothes on it. And then sometimes there wouldn't. I'd be like, oh.
Sometimes it would be sticky.
Just like. So I came home the other day.
You're like, no. That's a Pilates machine. And she goes, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
like, yeah, I've seen the books. Like, no, that's. So,
Look, you don't have to explain anything to me. It's fine.
I came home the other day, and when I remembered, I told Nicole that, and Nicole, like, wanted to die, like, so
Yeah,
embarrassed.
I can see that.
Just be like, oh my god, like.
I can see that. That's pretty good, though. I like that a lot. It's a pretty funny story.
So that was that incident.
All right. So, for the record, in case you missed it, know What's on the Bench weekly tomorrow. I'm doing What's on the Bench bi-weekly for the next month to get myself a little more time on these comp trucks.
Yes.
And also, if you are on the internet Friday, we've got another monthly
Why did
mayhem.
we not talk about that?
I don't know.
I
We totally forgot to mention that.
24-hour mayhem. So yes, Matt and I took a platform and did some stuff in 24 hours. So you will see.
That's all we had.
You will see that Friday, early morning.
Friday. Yep.
So
enjoy.
yes.
Let's thank some people.
Yeah.
So be quick. Thank you, Hobby Room, Gunner, Get My Meat in Your Mouth, Nissen, and Dale Davis. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Joker 510714, Hobby Room, Perry G, Indy Bama, Jeremiah Salberg, Buck, Legend in his own mind, Dandy, Buck Dandy for president, and Gunner, Get My Meat in Your Mouth, Nissen. Much appreciated. Thank you, Moose Jaw.
Thank you all. And thanks, Moose Jaw. That was great.
And
Much
we'll see you
appreciated.
next
Oh, the poll. I forgot
yeah.
about the poll.
the results of the
End
poll
poll.
over here.
Wow.
Why did it not want to let me select end?
86% said yes.
On this side, we got 35% no and 64% mustache. So.
Okay. Spectacular. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. Love you and goodbye.